Hi, this is Tony Barchetti, your franchise consultant. A lot of my customers are always asking me what categories are really on fire. One that I'm going to make a little quick video about today that's very trendy right now and very popular and just an awesome model is the fitness sector. So I want to talk about what are the good attributes of the fitness industry and why franchising is so strong in the fitness. First of all, the trend in fitness right now is going towards the boutique models. And there's at least a dozen franchises that I know of that I recommend for my customers. And when I mean I'm talking about brands. There's about a dozen different brands and concepts within the fitness industry. The growing ones are your boutiques. The Gold's Gym model, where you're selling basic memberships and people are coming and only paying $39, $59, $69 a month, and they go in and lift weights, is not really popular anymore. They have that model tends to have a very high turnover ratio, and you're constantly having to fetch new customers because it's quite frankly people get bored. That's why there's such turnover in that kind of gym. You go in to lift weights, you get bored, you show up a couple times and then you drop off and you just don't do it anymore. But why are the boutique fitness centers growing like crazy? Let me give you the reasons. Number one, let me just talk about the industry in general. We're talking about an $81 billion industry. That's a lot of coin. Um, Here's some of the attributes that it includes. There are over 53 million fitness club members in the United States. So we're fighting over 53 million members. That's a lot. Out of that, 24 million, so almost half, are boutique fitness consumers. What's the difference on boutique? What am I talking about? What I mean is these are concepts that might have a trainer there that are helping you. And like I said, there's about a dozen of them that I represent that I can go into the details on each one, but they're very unique that you don't just go into the gym and start lifting weights by yourself. They might be rowing. They might be Pilates. They might be, I mean, there's so many. I can't go into each one of them on this short little video I want to make, but they've got different components to them that hold the customers and have longer retention rates through a number of reasons that we can get into, but their turnover is way less than the standard gym, and they have retention rates at 70, 80, 90%, and that's what you want. They also become very profitable with sometimes only 60 members or 100 or 200 members or 300 members. You're positive cash flow, and you can do that in a couple of months. One of the other great attributes of this boutique fitness model is it's a low cost to get in. You're not buying $1 million worth of equipment to fill up your gym, but normally these boutique models have some equipment, but it's a lot less and usually a smaller footprint of 1,500 to 2,000 square feet instead of 20,000 square feet. So it's a lot simpler, easier to get in, and easier to recruit the amount of customers that you need, and easier to retain those customers because these boutique segments, the kickboxing segment, and some of these ones that I'm talking about have coaching involved, motivation involved, nutrition involved, and the customer staying engaged with the staff or the other members, and that becomes a good long-term money-making enterprise. So it's a very good recurring revenue model and very few employees. You're talking about a couple employees. So the return on investment, whether you're opening that to run it yourself or have 2 or 3 locations and easily manage those yourself, and these models are very good for the absentee owner who wants to be more of an investor. Open a couple of these kind of places. Maybe you have a full-time job. You can keep it and get a couple of these facilities built up before you retire. I have some people looking at doing that, knowing they might want to retire in 5 to 10 years and get these models up to profitable in the first year or two. And by the time they're ready to step out of their big job, These things are already making good money. So the cash flow looks good for the average franchise for these segments as well, and that's why they're very popular. If you'd like to get more details and talk about these in general, enter your information below and let's have a discussion. But I love the fitness models and especially the boutique concepts. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day. Talk to you next time.